Welcome to Pursue Personal Training. My name's Andy Budgin, Director of Pursue. Been in the fitness industry for the last 3 years now. Past 20 years before that I was an executive chef, so my nutritional experience has been pretty good. So, a couple of questions I'm going to ask you is, do you find your exercise regime just doesn't happen? Are you low of energy? Do you find the fad diet's just a bit too overwhelming? And do you find problem with your technique in the gym as well, so that you're not getting the correct technique to get the correct results? Well, Pursue has a solution for you. We always go for our module of motivation, inspiration, and ongoing education. So call today for your free evaluation, which is worth $150. And a little motto we all live our lives by at Pursue is dream it, believe it, then achieve it. A couple of squats, a couple of different variations. So we've got Al here today. He's going to do one that's just a 90-degree squat that is probably in the industry that everybody uses. So I'm just going to get him to go through some actions for us there, please, Al. So have your feet shoulder width apart, just come down, just coming down to about 90 degrees, nice and slowly. So what we're looking for here is see what's happening to his knees and what's happening down to the foot complex as well. So that's a 90-degree squat that's been used in the industry a lot. Okay, so what we have now, this is called the arse to the grass squat. So this is one that's really functional for everyday use, because normally everyday people, they are just sitting in a chair at 90 degrees in a chair. So we need to get them through that range of movement to get them right down. So if you'd like to demonstrate that one, please, Al. So what we're looking is feet that a little bit wider, coming down, so your butt's dropping right down. Still nice and safe in the knees, you still get no knee pain. But what we're always looking for here as well, if your knees roll in, it means your glutes are switched off, so they need to get activated as well. So just a nice slow control again, so you can see it from the side, he's coming down. It's good, and back up. So he's gone past that 90 degrees, getting full range of movements and firing up the quads even more. One thing we always wary though, if you do have a tight back, your pelvis will drop under. But as long as there's no load on the shoulders, it's pretty safe. So we'll go from the back end as well, Al. Again, just come down nice and slowly. That's it, it's just controlled. And again, so it's all slow. See the back there, still nice and straight. He's got his chest up, abs locked on strong. Okay, nice control down, that's great. So this one here, that's a real good functional movement. Okay, so what we have here, this is what we call the dodgy push-up that probably every person does outside the gym or inside the gym without any help, without any technique. So what we're looking for here is his arms are in line with his shoulders. So that's mainly working shoulders mainly. So there's hardly any chest activation at all there at all. This is one of the most common ones we see all the time as well. Your head's dropped down because you think it's further or it's closer to get to. So this one here, do not do this one at home. Okay, what we have here, this is what we call the dodgy push-up in the gym, which everyday person does without any help. So you can see the sway in his back as he's coming up, so it's putting massive lumbar spine tension there. His neck's dropping down, so he's getting cervical spine as well. And his shoulders, it's all shoulder movement. There's no any chest activation at all there. So this is one we don't do at home. So this one we'll try and scrap away. Okay, so what we have now, this is what we call the proper technique in a push-up. We're looking for head looking forward, so you've got a nice straight spine all the way down. Nice. Still a little bit of a curve here, but not too bad. So your core's locked on strong and his hips are level. So everything's moving in unison. But if you come onto above, you're looking above at the shoulders. We'll see the angle of the arms, which hits mainly triceps and chest. Again, strong push-up, abs always locked on, and good scapular movement as well. Shoulder blade movement's good. Just keep the head up. Beautiful. Okay, so what we have Al doing here, this is what, again, everybody does in the gym again. It's an unfunctional movement and it's just a sit-up. something that we don't prescribe in Pursue Personal Training. So you can see feet flat on the floor. All he's doing is pulling himself up with his core or his abs, but he's also using cervical spine and thoracic spine as well to pull himself up. Again, so all he's making himself do is scrunching himself even more. So getting tight around this region, so he's going to have even more around his shoulders and bad posture. Okay, so what we have here now, this is more of a functional crunch, something we really do prescribe well on in Pursue. So what we're doing here, hips are coming off the ball, feet flat on the floor. He's laying right back so he gets massive thoracic extension. And one of the biggest tips I always give people, put your tongue behind your 2 front teeth, which switches off your neck muscles, so you won't get no pain in your necks. And it's just nice, slow controlled up for a nice 2-3 second count, squeezing every time. So as you're coming up, you're squeezing your tummy here. You just drop the hips down further. That's it, locking it on. So you're getting big extension, flexion, coming back down to extension. So he's getting good thoracic there, good movements. Again, this one here is so functional compared to the normal one before, so. Well, that's it for today, guys. So what we had there was the bad crunch and the good crunch. So just a couple of tips that'll help you feel better, with a better technique to get your posture a little bit better, and it's all functional movements as well. So on the last note, give us a call today, get your free evaluation worth $150, and dream it, believe it, then achieve it.